Yo, namaste. So, we have our higher self and we have our lower self. And what is the difference? You know, the lower self is a human being, or if we're gonna call it a human being, who are living in the lower part of the system of the self. You see, we have something called the chakras. Most of us have 7 chakras. We have even more, but we'll take that for another discussion. But we have the root chakra, the base. Then we have the hara chakra. Then we have the solar plexus. These are 3 main chakras. Most of the human beings on this planet are only living there. We're living for survival. We're living for food, clothes and shelter. We're living for sex. And we're living in the ego. You see, this world is a whole based ego, you know? How can we even call something my land? Like, this is Sweden, this is Norway, this is Africa, this is Egypt, this is that. Even if Egypt belongs to Africa, but you know what I'm saying? This is a planet and we're human beings. We have to go beyond this bullshit of separation, you know? Me, you, him or her, this or that. That is only in the mind. In reality, there is no separation, there is no duality. There is only one, and that is the self. So let's go back to the lower and the higher self. So most people are living in the lower selves. We're just doing the survival thing, we're having sex, we're doing this, we're doing that, just like the animals are doing, you know? But we have the heart chakra. The heart chakra is like a bridge from the lower self to the higher self. You see? And in there we have to open our heart. We have to step from our mind into our heart. Alright? And that is very hard for us. Most of the people on the planet are kind persons. They are kind and they want good for everyone, right? Yeah, so they are good-hearted, right? But it doesn't mean that their heart are open. There's a big difference. They are still in the mind. So when I talk to you, I come with an open heart. I come with a lot of space. And sometimes I get the same reaction back. This person had a lot of space. This person has not a lot of space. What is that? That is because of the person is so stuck in his tendencies, his vasanas, his ego, that as soon as I talk about this thing, he's going to reject me. You see, the lower self is putting out a hand like, stop. This is not in my tendencies, what I have experienced, what I think I know. Ego comes out like, boom, you can't come in here, you're fucking up my whole life with saying this, like, you know. But what we have to do is we have to transform the lower self to the higher self. It's like you put a seed into the mud, right? And you want it to grow. That is like, the seed is like the lower self, and it has to transform to become a flower, a tree, a blossom, and that have fruits or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we have to transform and go beyond the ego, go beyond the mind, and open up our heart. That's very difficult. Very difficult. Especially if you're in your older age, because then your mind and your subconscious is filled with more stuff, you know? And then when I come and say like, you know, the reality is like this, he's gonna be like, don't try that, man. The reality is like this. You see? You can't fuck around with my security, my little space I have here, you know. This little space I have here, that is for me, you know. So open up, transform. It's about transformation. Meditation, do meditation every day. Go within, let the ego, let it wait for a bit, you know. Gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? So the lower self is in somehow the animalistic instinct in us. You see? And to become a full human being, we have to integrate all of our chakras, all of our things that are in our system to open up. You see? Because we are clairvoyance, we can talk to the spirits, we can talk to the angels, we can talk to God every day. But we have to open our heart. Abre tu corazón. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I hope this little bit conversation about the lower and the higher self was good for you. And I really hope that you sit down, do meditation, and start to try to transform yourself. Because if you transform yourself, and I transform myself, we can transform the people around us, and we can have a better world. Why is it war? Ego. You know? This is my land, this is your land, this is my oil, this is my thing. Blah 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 blah. It's bullshit. Fuck that shit. Sorry my language, but fuck that shit. Fuck war. I like love. Love each other. You see? We talk soon, right? Namaste.